Hi, I'm Irish Kevin, and today I have kind of a dual video for you. It's an unboxing and cleaning of a Winchester M70 30-06 bolt action rifle. Now, by unboxing, well, there's no box. That part will be short. Just take a quick look around. The cleaning is going to be longer. The reason for that is this is a very old rifle. Based on the serial number, it's circa 1975. I picked it up at a pawn shop from someone who liquidated a bunch of guns, apparently. So I don't know how long it's been sitting around. So I don't know when it was shot last, how much it was shot, when it was clean last, or anything. So this will be in depth, but I'll put chapters and whatnot in there. So when you've had enough of bolt cleaning, you can skip on to the next thing. And also, I just wanted to share that this is a video coming from a guy who doesn't have a whole lot of gun experience and shooting experience. I've only been doing this a few years, so I'll just walk you through it. Check it out. With the safety on, open the bolt. Make sure there is no ammunition in the rifle or anywhere in the vicinity, and there's not a round in the chamber. Now, looking at the front where the front sight is, you can see the ring. I don't even know, I'm trying to think what you call it, like the shadow, the hood, I'm just gonna call it a ring. You can see it's out of whack. Also, as we take a look around, you can see the flip up part of the rear sight is missing. Pretty sure I can find one of those somewhere. Let's take a close look here. The etching on the side of the barrel. This one was made in New Haven, Connecticut. This scope came with it as well, which is nice. Alrighty, I'm going to take the bolt off. So let's take a look here. So this cleaning, I'm going to make it very detailed and very in-depth. Typically, you only need to just clean the bore out. But this time we're going to take it all apart and really get into it, just to make sure everything's clean and working, because I don't know how long it's been sitting around. I don't know how long it's been since it's been fired. So now we're going to take a look inside the bore. This is pre-cleaning, pre-shooting, and this is a scope not designed for a bore. Scope is designed to go like in walls and whatnot, so it won't fit in the bore itself. It only goes this far. There's this little black spot here. At first it was of concern, but you'll see when we go down with a real bore scope after that, it is of no concern. And then we're gonna coat a wire brush here in good old Hoppies number 9. I'm gonna run that down the barrel. I do not have a barrel guide. Also, any products or places I mention are not sponsors. I either mention them because or I paid for the product. Push this through a few times. I paid for the Hoppies cleaning stuff. Oh, I hope you saw that. There's some dust that came out at the end. All right, we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes. A few minutes later. The other way to go about it is to spray in some Hoppies number 9 foaming bore cleaner. So we'll do that as well. It certainly isn't going to hurt. Make sure you get it down the barrel. And then boom, shoots out the end. All right, so we put a patch on the end of a 30 cal cleaning jag. So then we just want to soak a few patches. Good old number 9 gun bore cleaner. And run those down till they come out clean. And run these wet patches down, well, until they resemble clean anyhow. Well, looks like we're getting there. I'll run a couple of clean patches down there. All right, looks pretty good. Lastly, all right, I want to put a coat of oil down the barrel, but this is most important if you're not going to shoot it for a while. If you're going to go out shooting tomorrow, don't even worry about this part. So we'll just spray that on there. We're going to run that down the barrel. Now with some larger patches that I made and cut up myself, I'm just going to run some cleaner just in the chamber in the action area. See, there's some grit and grime in there. Okay, I'm not going to video every little detail, but you get the idea. Out of all the parts on this rifle, this spring looks blued. Okay, we're gonna do a cleaning of the bolt here. So like it or don't like it, rim oil is a great way to get things cleaned up quickly while giving a thin coat of oil on your parts. I might need to dig into this a little bit more. We're going to bring the brush out for that. We have some Hobby's bore cleaner on here. Let's see, it's already helping get into all the nooks and crannies. Believe it or not, normally you don't have to do such a detailed cleaning, but like I said, and I hate repeating myself, but this rifle has not been shot or cleaned in many years, but it has been shot quite a bit. I try to imagine in my head where this rifle has been in the wilderness of Montana or the hills of Massachusetts. Perhaps it shot a 6-point buck. Perhaps it shot a 10 or 11-point buck. Perhaps the head of said buck is hanging up in a tavern in northern Vermont, and there's a gentleman, probably old, say, "You see that, Sonny? I ate all of it." And now we're going to do something else you don't normally need to do. We're going to look at the firing pin, and right here we have a little release mechanism. Going to unscrew this. Now I'm going to hold on to it because I don't know if something's going to come firing out of here, so we're going to be careful. See what I'm talking about? Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty grimy. Yes, indeed. Oh, it's definitely grimy. Oh yeah, check it out. I mean, seriously. Wait, hold on. Not clean hands, kind of clean hands. Dirty hands. All right, I have a couple of solvent-soaked patches. Let's do it. Look at, that's old dirt there. I mean, that's brown. See, look. That was brown. Now it's nice. It's like dark gray. What I'm doing here, I'm sticking my fingernail in there, and I go this way to clean out the spring, like in between the springs. Oh, I hit it right the first time. I'm just working my way up, and there you can see how it's dirty in between there. Okay, so now we need to clean out that. So we're going to use one of these Puff Daddies. All right, soaked in solvent. Yep. Alright, time to put it back together. Be careful. Normally this is where we would stop, because the Winchester M70 rifle is a very easy rifle to clean. Not a whole lot of maintenance to complete here, but since this has been sitting around for God knows how long, we're going to get into it. Told that you got to bang these out, especially if they're older, so I'm just gonna hold on to it because my luck says otherwise. The screws just look old, not a big deal. Now I'm gonna put this over here just in case they are all different sizes. Oh, I can feel it dropping. Yeah. And okay, hold on. Beautiful. So nope, I don't have to bang it out. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this magazine well out. Oh, okay. Everything here is in really good shape. I'm just gonna take a patch and I'll just kind of wipe around in here as I drop this stupid thing. So I'm gonna do the other filming first and then clean it. And these nice close-up shots with the detail are courtesy of my old Rebel 4, I think. It might be a 5, 4 or 5. You know, using the macro lens feature. It's nice. Okay, let's put it back together. First things first, put the magazine well in. Perfect. Let's see if we can spin it this way a little bit. So you put this one on this side just in case you're different lengths. So it is my understanding this one doesn't need to be real tight, but these other two need to be to a certain torque pounds, foot per square meters. We're just going to make it tight. Like when I undid it, it was about that strength. So when I redo it, it's going to be that strength. I do have a kit for that. I'll do that later. But this isn't a technical schmectical video. All right. Put our blued spring back in here. Dun, dun, dun. Nice and shiny. Boing, 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 boing. Ugh. First, it's reinsert the bolt. Even smoother. Now it's time for a function check. Now, you don't need to use snap caps. I just choose to do so. All right, notice safety's still on. Now we take safety off. Boom. 2, 3. Function check is good. Now that we have it all back together, let's take a look down the bore. So you remember what it looked like before I took it out to the range. Let's review. And right here, this is what it looked like right after I shot it, before I cleaned it. And this is after I cleaned it. Here's the interesting part. Clean bore doesn't look much different than just shot bore. So maybe I didn't do that good of a job. Who knows? But check out this part right here. This is taking the camera into the bore. This looks like a horror movie flick. And this is an homage to Mrs. Irish Kevin, because she is a horror movie aficionado. Thanks for watching. We got the gun clean. It did shoot very well. I have some videos that I'm linking here, wherever they are. One is the snap caps that I used in testing the function of this rifle, and some other ones that I also bought. There's a video on when I did the bore sighting. And also, it wouldn't be a video unless I mentioned the British contingency, Dominick and the family, approved. And I'm going to link that video as well when I took them out shooting last year when they came over. See ya!